He was a captain on the Milan, Tennessee Fire Department for 36 and a half years. We were married for 33 years. We just celebrated our 33rd anniversary September the 6th. He passed away October the 2nd from a heart attack on duty. He liked camping, he liked collecting baseball cards, he loved the Atlanta Braves. He loved me too, I guess, for 33 years. He was a really likable guy. His father was a former fire chief for our fire department, which he had retired, and there was several more chiefs in between him. And he grew up in firefighting, and he followed in his dad's footsteps of being a firefighter. And he loved to do that. He could have retired with the number of years he had in, but he elected not to. And he enjoyed his job. He enjoyed the men. He enjoyed his shift. And then the whole department, he looked out for the safety of them. He always said that he never wanted to make a call and have to go to that family and tell them that he made a careless call and mistake, and he didn't. He never had to. And he enjoyed helping other people, doing other things. He was a really lovable, likable guy. You know, he was my loving husband, my best friend, my soulmate, my rock. And 33 years married to him. And he liked firefighting so well that he studied all the new stuff that was coming out. The station, our department, is some of the younger guys there. He told them how he did. They called him a tendency to have the old school firefighter. And he just enjoyed firefighting. He wouldn't, my best friend's son wanted me, he was 13 at the time, he wanted to be a fireman. He found out that my husband was a fireman, and he said, I got 5 more years. And I said, don't rush your life, you know, and our lives too. And he wanted to be a fireman. He really wanted to be a fireman, following his footsteps to see. And you would have really liked him. He was a really lovable guy, nice, gentle person. Do anything for you. You know, he'd do anything for you. And it was a tragic loss to our town, our fire department. It was our first line of duty death ever. I question sometimes, why was it my husband? I don't want it to be anybody else's, but why? You know, why my husband? And he was just taken suddenly. And we met in the old fire station. We met there. We met in January, about the 3rd week in January, 1980. We were engaged in May. I made him wait like 3 days before we were married, for I said I do, and we married in September of that same year. So, and then I say now, you know, I met him in a fire station, and God took him at a fire station from me. He was an asset to the community, because I was well known, because I worked newspaper and photographer and stuff, and I was well known. He was not from the area. He was originally from like the Chicago area. That's another thing. I did not know him when I married him. He was not from the area at all. And you know, by me being in that type of work, people grew to know him. And him being that he would go out to schools and do some of the stuff. And his dad being the former fire chief, he kind of got to be well known around town. And it was always like, you know, that's Dreama's husband. He didn't really have a name, but that's Dreama's husband. And at some point, they did not realize that me and him were married. They thought he was my brother. No, 33 years, he was my husband. But we became well known.
That's funny.
He was really a lovable guy. You loved him. He'd do anything for you. He loved you.